Yeah! Personally, I look forward to seeing all of your... hello?
Hi, I need a large Hawaiian pizza with extra pineapple. And then once you're done making it, throw it away because pineapple is disgusting and doesn't go on pizza.
I think you've got the wrong number.
Oh dear, Squid Larrington sometimes makes mistakes, but we all do. Who is this anyway?
Wait, Squid Larrington? Dude, I'm like your biggest fan. It's me, TFG, of TFG After Hours. I've got, like, all your posters.
Squid Larrington has never heard of you, but he always has time for his fans. Going to TFG's. Birds!
Hey! Hurry up in there! You got until I'm done eating!
Enjoy your drink, Master.
Welcome to the show. First of all, let me just say I'm a huge fan of both of you, and it's such an honor to have you both here today.
Well, thank you. It's an honor to be here. It is extremely awesome to be here.
Now, not only are you an animator, but you are also a fantastic artist.
Oh, thank you. One of the things that I've always kept myself to is that I consider myself to be an artist first and a YouTuber second. And that's been my motto, I suppose. Drawing's been something for me since I was a baby, you know, drawing as early as I can remember. And my dad used to teach me, then I took art classes when I was young, and then in school it was like my quote-unquote major, and then after that I even went to art school after that. So, you know, it's what I'm all about. So what I try and do is I always try and incorporate my artwork into my videos in some way, whether I draw the thumbnail or an asset or an animation for it, you know, just a way to kind of keep kind of enforcing that idea that, hey, you know, I'm an artist as well, and I do other things, just letting you know, you know.
I've looked at your Cass the Psychopath comic. The artwork in that is really great. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Oh, thank you. Well, what would you like me to say exactly? I mean, but I should say when I am, you know, all into art and stuff like that, I'm definitely more into making comics and characters and all that kind of crazy nonsense rather than the more gallery-centered stuff.
What was your biggest inspiration for Cass the Psychopath?
Biggest inspiration? Well, you know, I'd say probably what it was is, it's just gonna sound kind of dumb, but when I was in high school I didn't really watch much like anime or anything like that as many of my peers did. Only in recent years have I actually started to watch more of it, and I got to the point where I was just deconstructing it so much that I kind of wanted to make a pseudo parody, because like all your animes are set in a high school and they're always so, you know, by the numbers and things. So I kind of wanted to initially create a story that was a bit of a parody of that idea, but then it kind of just evolved into its own thing.
Nicotech asks, why do we never see either of you in the same room at the same time?
Oh yeah? How do you explain this then, huh? The proof is in the pudding.
Second question, what are your thoughts on Peridot?
Oh, probably my second favorite Steven Universe character, I suppose, yeah. She's a pretty cool character. I enjoy the miniature triangular shaped gem.
PsychKitty666 asks, what are some of the best ways that you help out your teammates? Because she likes to be a pybro.
Extinguish. Extinguish everyone, all the time. Never stop. Always extinguish people. It helps you, it helps them, it helps everyone. It even gives you points for flip's sake. Always be on the lookout for teammates in need.
Jody asks if your Sonic OC is for sale.
Yes, take it. I don't want it, please. Disassociate me from it at all costs, I beg you. I don't want it anymore. Unfortunately, Ihasnotomato is unnecessarily ashamed of his past.
You know, it's too bad because I always really liked that OC.
I know you did. You were the only one.
Humble Heavy asks, do you play any instruments?
No, I do not. I am inept at music in every single way. I play a mean triangle.
What? Alexer asks, what's your opinion about the flog?
Oh, the fog. Yes, definitely a good weapon that I definitely like and do not hate in any way, shape or form. It is definitely a good weapon that I'm glad they added and does not encourage horrible W+M1 play that gives pyros a bad name. I support any and all play styles, whatever makes you happiest and gives you the most amount of fun.
It kind of cuts into the next question I was going to ask you, which was, if you had to pick one weapon in TF2 to remove completely, which would it be?
Yeah, the gas passer. You can do one or two things to that. Either completely rework it or just remove it from the game. That's what I say. Okay, here's the thing about the gas passer, right? The thing that makes it so powerful in MVM is what makes it so bad in normal play, right? Is because in MVM there's robots and stuff everywhere, just everywhere at all times, and you can build up that meter in seconds flat, less than that. But in casual play, like, there are a lot of people running around and stuff like that, but just not enough to make it worthwhile. It takes so long for it to charge, and it doesn't do it by itself, and you can't do it a resupply cabinet. By the time that you do eventually get it, there's a high chance that you'll just squander it. You'll miss, or your teammates won't follow up on it, because, you know, it's casual. For most of the game, you're just going to be without a secondary at all. I don't understand why anyone thought this was a good idea at all. Like, I think, honestly, I would be a million times happier with this weapon if they even made just the simple change of being able to get it back at a resupply cabinet. But no, they decided that this would be the one exception weapon in the entire game. Yeah, that makes sense. That's cool.
Is your favorite weapon still the extinguisher?
Yes, it is now and it always will be. Ever since I first installed the game, way back in 2009. It's been 10 years since I started playing, gee willikers. I've been there through it all, alright? Through thick and thin. I was there in its original form where literally all it was like 50% less damage, but the 100% critical hits against burning players. And that was like it, you know? It was wonderful, it was perfect. And there's just always been something just so amazingly satisfying about getting that oh so beautiful extinguisher kill. It does things to me that no woman could possibly imagine. You know what I'm saying? And as time has gone on and it's received its many, many nerfs, I've stuck with it because, you know, in a weird way, and this isn't me saying I liked it when it was nerfed, but there was something very satisfying about getting an extinguisher kill when you really shouldn't have. In that time when it was really bad, there was so many people that I'd kill with it that'd be like, what the hell? How could you kill me with that trash weapon? And you just go,
That's a spicy meatball!
It's always been my favorite weapon, just from the get-go, and it's sort of like, there's honestly nothing it could really do, in my opinion, to make me stop, because the harder it is to use that weapon, the more satisfying it is in a way, and I don't know, man.
I've been watching your guys' channel for a long time now, and I've noticed that you guys are starting to go in a new direction.
As a Team Fortress 2 YouTuber, moving off of Team Fortress 2 is basically signing that last letter on your suicide note.
Were you guys not happy with the old formula?
The old formula was too much time not spent uploading and way too much time working on videos. And I always just found that it was just, I don't know, frustrating that there were people out there who wanted more content and I wanted to give them more content and I just couldn't. You know, I have so many things going on in life that it's really, really difficult to get out a video on.
Now, not a lot of people know this, but you also have a second channel that you upload videos to called Same Industries, where you play a lot of other video games.
Yeah.
Were you planning on merging those two channels and bringing some of those games over to your main channel?
Merging specifically? No, because that channel is a collaboration channel between me and my friend Mabini. But I have definitely considered playing games on that channel, on my channel, making my own kind of videos out of them, because that's, you know, a let's play channel, you know, where me and my friend just have fun playing video games. But my videos are often heavily edited and just cut down to the best bits, and I try and, you know, make it funny and put in the extra assets and stuff like that. But there have been a few games for it that we played on that channel that I've been thinking about making videos on. One game that we haven't even played yet that I'm already thinking like, I want to make a video on that as well. So yeah, I mean, honestly, with my channel right now, the floodgates are open, you know. Whatever I feel like is basically what I'm trying to go for with videos right now, you know.
Now, speaking of your other videos, your TF2 Updates History series, which, by the way, is an amazing series. Each video really feels like you're taking us back in time to when the update first released. The videos encapsulate the feeling and experience of each corresponding update perfectly, and in a way that if you hadn't gotten to experience the update, just watching these videos almost gives you that sort of satisfaction and feeling of actually being there.
What's the question exactly though?
Where do you find the time? How do you have the energy to put into these videos? Because I don't think I could do that.
The way I kind of work in terms of just all my projects is I set aside time for each thing, you know? Essentially what I try and do is if I'm inspired for something, I'll, work my butt off on that until the inspiration for the next thing comes. So basically what happens for the TF2 update history is I say, I think it's about time for a TF2 update history video. I'm feeling it, I'm into it, let's get into it, And then, like, as I've said, honestly, the recording and writing part is not that hard for me. I can do all that in, just a couple of days. But then from that point onwards, it's just a matter of, the editing and stuff, of which, it can be its own thing, but I try and be a sort of like, well, I've already started it, we gotta finish this, we gotta see it through to the end. And that's my drive, I guess.
Got a question from Minty Coffee. Minty Coffee asks, are tomatoes a fruit or a vegetable?
Hey, Minty Coffee. Fuck off. Nah, Minty and I are good, okay? I've gotten questions like that way too often. I've had enough of them.
I wonder if that's getting back at you for the RUM question.
Alright, fair enough.
Just ask him if he's a furry. His current profile picture is some kind of dog.
I mean, I think that's just evidence enough, isn't it? Don't even need to ask him, I just know.
Well, Ihasnotomato and Squid Larrington, it was great having you both here. Thanks for coming down.
Thanks, dude. It was a lot of fun. It's been an honor to be here.
Will you sign my hat?
Yes. I'll sign anything that you shove in my face.
Let's